All around Etown, things are starting to look festive for the holidays. To join in on the celebration, the Elizabethtown Public Library hosted their second annual Holiday All Day event on Saturday, December 6th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Trains, festive crafts, and music emanated through the library, putting individuals into the holiday spirit.
Everybody seems to be able to find something that they enjoy, and I like to see the families come all together and see the children playing with their parents and their grandparents and meeting other children while they're doing their crafts and things like that.
Down in the basement, the train display brought in the majority of the day's crowd. Outside the library, a young Etown resident could be seen pulling his guardian's hand, excitedly shouting, "Trains! Trains!" Hosted by the Train Guys, a group of train enthusiasts, the display wowed individuals, young and old alike. 500 feet of track space and many pushable buttons on the outside allowed individuals to interact with the sprawling environment, moving trains and bringing the exhibit's atmosphere to life.
Our reward is when the 4-year-old kid goes in and goes, "Wow," then that's why we do it. You know, it's interesting, the Moravians started putting together what they called a Putz, P-U-T-Z, which is a little Christmas village, and that's where the model train guys got the idea of adding trains to it. That's where it all got started. And I guess, too, it became a favorite Christmas gift for boys in particular when they were 5 or 6 years old for their parents to get them a train set. So that's probably why it continues to be associated with Christmas. So when I was about 5, I think, I woke up Christmas morning and my dad had assembled probably 2 4x8 train tables. The train was all running, and it was a miracle. You know, if you didn't believe in Santa, that was a way to confirm that there really was.
On the first floor in the Circle Room, handbell soloist Ron Bellamy skillfully performed a collection of holiday music and hymns. Weetown took a look at Ron's performance. Ron began his art in handbells in 1979, and in 1993 he joined Tintinnabulation, a 5-member ensemble group in Lancaster. He has worked with many known names in the handbell world, and currently performs both solo and duet with Bobby Schmidt, naming themselves Bella De. Listeners reacted positively from Ron's presentation on Saturday.
I really enjoyed watching him. I was in awe of his ability, to keep track of all those bells. The thing that I noticed particularly is the fact that he played those bells with a kind of legato tone, much like on piano where it's a walking, continuous sound, but there's no overlapping. And you really have to be good to control that. Bells are always present, in every holiday movie, any Hollywood story about Christmas. And I always think of it that way. I just happened upon it, I just happened to hear that sound.
The library made sure to have activities directly aimed toward the younger population. Upstairs, in the youth services area, were several tables covered with supplies and directions to make various holiday crafts, including pinwheels and pipe cleaner trees. Parents watched and aided their children in the craft-making process. The windows in the upstairs area were decorated with many festive creations, all made by Junior Troop 40 as part of their Bronze Award project. Librarian Mary Ann Stanley read a small collection of children's holiday tales, including Pennsylvania Dutch Night Before Christmas, a tale written by Elizabethtown resident and author Chet Williamson. No holiday reading could end without hearing the quintessential tale, concluding with,
Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Rounding out Holiday All Day was strolling violinist Ben Zimmerman. An Etown resident, Zimmerman displayed his musical talents by serenading the library's surrounding with popular holiday tunes on his violin.
Been playing the violin, well, practicing for 8 years. So it takes a while before you actually play in public. or should play in public, I guess. But about 3 years, not too long yet.
Ben also enjoys playing bluegrass music and attends an open gospel bluegrass jam every second Saturday of the month at Hope Community Church in Mount Joy. He heartily extends his invitation to anyone who would like to come and play, as they are open sessions to the public. He feels his art is a good way to reach out to others.
Doing the Christmas carols is definitely the holiday spirit for sure, and then being able to talk and interact with the people who are listening and ask questions about them and answer questions for them. I think it's kind of an interesting, it's more personal than just a CD or something like that. So, but it's also entertaining for the player as well as the listener. So that's cool.
There was also an attempt to include other religions in the festivities, and not just focus the event on Christmas.
We do our best, but it is a public library, so we need to make sure that every member of the public feels welcome here.
Not all of his music he played today was Christmas. However, he did play a lot of, there was a medley of hymns, that I was a little surprised to find in there.
The library hopes to continue this tradition for years to come. Reporting for WeTown.com, this is Mike Moss.